If you are an entrepreneur and you want to move to Canada, your options are very limited. And probably one of the best options out there is PNP Entrepreneur Program. You can use this option if your intention is to settle in British Columbia, for example, in the city of Vancouver, in Victoria, or any other area of British Columbia. Let me explain the process. And of course, I don't go into the nitty-gritty of the requirements, etc., but it's important to know the process before you make any decisions, assuming that you meet the investment requirements and other qualifications. The process goes like this. You present your case to the government of British Columbia. There is a point system that consists of 200 points. Some of these points are based on your merits. For example, your past experience, your knowledge of language, and other things. The other part depends on the officer. So the officer looks into the merits of your application and they assign points to you. Out of those 200 points, if you receive at least 115 points, then you will enter the pool of expression of interest for PNP. And every now and again, the government of BC runs a draw among the applicants and invites the usually top 10 highest points. Nowadays, because not many people apply under this program, it is likely that even if you get 115 points, you will be invited. You need to know that this program is divided between two regional options and the main option, but most people apply under the main option. When you receive that invitation from British Columbia, the next step for you is to present your documents. Your financial documents needs to be audited. A lot of documents need to be submitted to the government. The government will review those documents, and if they are convinced that you meet the requirements, they will issue you a support letter. With that support letter, you can receive a work permit to Canada. Your family members can also receive permits accordingly, depending on whether you're talking about your spouse, your children, and then you move to Canada. From that point, you have 20 months to run your business in Canada and also deal with the promises that you gave to the government of BC. For example, if you promise to hire 5 people, then you need to hire 5 people. If you promised you want to invest $500,000, you really need to invest $500,000. And also you need to be in charge of the day-to-day operation of your business. After a minimum of 18 months of fulfilling all of those promises, you get in touch with the government of BC. They will review your documents. They may pay a visit to your location. And if they are convinced with everything, they will issue you a nomination letter. When you receive that nomination letter, you can submit an application for permanent residence to the federal government. Federal government normally looks into 2 different criteria. One of them is that can you establish yourself in Canada, which is very likely because you already established a business and running a business. And the second one is that whether you are admissible to Canada or not. If they are convinced that there is no issue with admissibility, they will make you a permanent resident of Canada.